Good morning. Inflation is killing your wealth. Basically, that just means you can't save your way to getting rich, which is true. You can't put money into a checking or savings account and then wait 20 years and become rich. It's never going to happen. You're making less than 0.5% in a checking account, and most savings account are 1% unless you're in a high yield savings account, and that's about 4% now. But let's put it into actual real numbers. In 2020, if you had $100,000, you could buy $100,000 worth of goods. In 2022, that same $100,000, you would only be able to buy $81,000 worth of those same goods. And then in 2025, that 100K is now only going to get you $70,000 worth of those same goods, like whatever, groceries, gas, blah, blah, blah. That's if you had $100,000, you put it in a checking account and did nothing else but just use it to buy groceries. That's why the wealthy always say, have your money work for you. Like using real estate as an example, if you were to get a mortgage, the mortgage rate is going to stay fixed. Your monthly payment's going to stay the same for 30 years. In that 30 years, your property is going to appreciate, meaning it will be worth a whole lot more as you pay down your mortgage. You're going to most likely have a full-time job, which means you're going to make more money as you get older and more experienced. You're going to be able to pay down your debt faster. You can do things like turn your property into a rental property, so it's now creating passive income. I do what's called a zero-sum budget, which means as soon as I get my W-2 paycheck, it's gone. I have like $200 in my checking account right now, and that's because I have money that's immediately going into a 401k. I have money that's immediately going into my daughter's 529 account. I have money that's going into what I call a sinking fund, which is just to buy more real estate. So I'm slowly saving up each month so I can buy more properties. And then I have a high yield savings account, which is just my emergency fund, and I'm not touching that. It's there in case of emergency. So I always make sure to have as little money as possible in my checking account because it's money that's just doing nothing for me. I'm either paying bills, investing, or saving. Those are the only three things I'm doing, but I don't have money just sitting there making less than 0.5% interest. If you want to do a fun little exercise, just take whatever money is in your savings or checking account, subtract 7%, which is the current rate of inflation. That's how much money you're losing annually by having your money sitting in a checking account doing absolutely nothing. The question is simple: is your money growing faster than inflation? If not, you're losing money right now.